Hello my lovelies, yay! I'm back in the yarn barn. Crafty Sarah here in the yarn barn at last. I haven't been in the yarn barn over the winter because it gets quite cold up here because I don't have the whole house heated when I'm working at home all day. It's such a waste of energy just for me because our lounge downstairs, it's really warm and it stays warm for quite a long time during the day, and we've had a mild winter, so I've been working downstairs in the lounge, as you've seen from my previous videos, and I've been recording downstairs in the lounge. I'm just going to pull that down because I've got the Velux window blind up and it's just shining in my glasses. Yeah, so I'm back in the yarn barn, and I have to say it's my happy place. It's my favourite place. But to help Mr. Moo with the energy consumption and to try and keep it down, I've been working downstairs, so it's lovely to be back in my yarn barn. And I had a little tidy up the other day. I have to say, if you saw it at the moment, because I've got so many projects around me, looks like a bomb's hit it again, but they'll all be going back downstairs with me later and it'll all be tidy again. So hey, lovely to see you, and I just want to say hi to all my new subscribers. I'm almost at 800. Actually, I haven't looked today to see what the figures are, so bear with me a moment. I'll just have a quick look. What are we? 799 subscribers. I need one more for 800, and then I'm going to have to organise my giveaway. And now I've got a giveaway going on at the moment. I'll talk about that in a minute. But thank you to all my new subscribers and welcome. And I hope you like what you find here. Lots of videos for you to go and have a look at. I know I'm not asking you to watch every single one all the way through. I don't mind people watching my videos, skipping through, looking at what you like. But if you can give them a thumbs up, that would be really helpful too. So yeah, go and have a look at my content. I'm hoping to keep the content going, but as everyone knows, life gets in the way sometimes and Moo has to step back. But I always come back because I love you all loads. This community is the most understanding, caring, kind and wonderful community. The friends I have on here, the friendships, and all my regular subscribers that come back again and again and watch my videos and comment. I love your comments, and I always try and comment back. The only videos I do not comment back on are giveaway videos because of scammers out there. I will, if a comment comes back on any of my giveaways, it's not me. It's not me. I will contact you we will contact each other as far as giveaways are concerned via email. Just a little heads up there. But thank you. I love my comments, and as you know, I do try and reply to every comment. If I ever miss a comment and I don't reply to you, let me know, because I like to say thank you and I like to communicate with you. You're so good, kind as spending your time here with me in the yarn barn and coming back and seeing Crafty Moo again and again. So huge thanks. I love you all, and I really do appreciate the time that you take and you choose to come and watch me. I'm very privileged. I never thought when I started this channel that I'd be where I am today, and it's a lovely feeling, and I'm very proud to be part of this amazing community. You are lovely peeps, and I've got a very special place in Moo's heart. So I thought it's about time I did a little bit of a catch-up, because I am being a good girl. And one of these whips is a new whip, but it's using my stash. I'm shopping my stash. So that's good. And that's the one I'm going to show you now. Now, last year I made, I've got my notes here because since I've hit 60, the memory's a bit, I forget what I am, who I am, where, and sometimes what day of the week it is. Hey ho, it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday the 19th of March. I do know that today. So I am making another Cinnamon Stitches knockout crop top. I made one last year. I'll put lots of photos at the end as well so you can see stuff as I go through. Now I've got this gorgeous yarn in my stash, and I bought it because it's my colours. You know Moo, I love lilacs and purples. You can see there's quite a bit of purples and things. Oh dear, look, all in my stash. I am a purple girl. Lilacs, purples, mauves, love it all. And I don't mind if it's mixed in with other colours too. Look, like that, see? It's got orange and purple. Beautiful colours together. So I'll put pictures of the one I made last year, and I make it now. This is a Cinnamon Stitches knockout crop top. Cinnamon made, which is Jennifer. I'll put her link below. If you don't know Cinnamon Stitches, where have you been? Please, you've got to pop over. She's just done premiere week. Amazing. More gorgeous patterns she's put out there. I've only managed to make, what did I make? What have I made? Did I make something from this? Oh dear. See, I've forgotten. I haven't written it down. She's done a bag. I haven't done the bag. She's done a water bottle cover. She's done another top. Hat. A beautiful hat. Diamond pattern hat. I've done the hat because I'm also doing hats for the homeless. Now I don't know that I've got that hat up here. I'll have a look later. Anyway, so I am doing another Cinnamon Stitches knockout crop top. I'll put a link to Cinnamon and to the video of that tutorial. It is a fantastic tutorial. Her tops, if you're a fluffy lady, which is what we say for the more cuddly of us, you know, us bigger girls, if you're fluffy, Cinnamon has a fabulous way of making tops that you can make to fit you. And I'm not going to say any more because it's her thing. But what I do is I make them longer. I'm not a crop top lover because I like my belly and my bum to be put away. So here, this is where I've got to so far. Look at that colours. Look, it's so me. I can't wait to wear this. It's gorgeous. I love this pattern. Oh, Jennifer, I love this pattern. It's so easy. All you're doing is chaining and single crochet, and I think I did double crochet for the neck. It's so, and look at that lovely, you can't see it so much in the variegated yarn, but there's a lovely pattern going down there where you make it bigger. But there you go. So that is not far off being finished. I think I've got a whole skein and this left, and I'm not sure I'm going to need both of them because it's almost at the length I want it to be. So that'll soon be a finish. My goodness, moo. A start and a finish in the same year. Oh, who knew? It's very rare, and apart from my amigurumi. And as you all know, I don't do amigurumi. Ha 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 ha. That's another video. Anyway, this is the yarn I'm using. I bought this I must have bought this maybe 2-3 years ago with the intentions of making a cardigan of granny squares. I got bored with it, but I am so pleased I found it, and I've still, as you can see, I've still got quite a bit left. So could go in a giveaway in the future, could make something else with it. I'm not sure, but there you go. Now this is Woolcraft Shetland Heather Aran. There we go. I'll hold that up and I'll read it. It's yes, Woolcraft Shetland Heather Aran. It's 25% wool, 75% acrylic. There's 100 grams in each ball, 200 meters, and I'm afraid they don't have a name for the colour. It's Z016. but it says it's heather, Aaron. It reminds me of heather. The colour reminds me of some heathers up on the Scottish Highlands. But it is a gorgeous, I know it's got wool in it, so it wouldn't be for everyone, but I'm okay working with wool. And it is a fabulous yarn to work with. I love it. It's not a rough, because it's only got 25% wool. It really isn't rough. And I've rubbed it on my face and it's very wearable. It's beautiful. It's not velvet soft, but it's soft enough. It really is lovely. So I'm really enjoying that, and that will be finished soon, hopefully. But I do a little bit of everything each evening and each morning. Normally I get up in the morning about 5 o'clock and I go downstairs and Mr. Moo makes me a lovely cup of tea, and I have 3 hours before work where I might do a couple of little jobs, get the washing on, clear the kitchen, make sure that's all nice and clean, and then I sit and crochet, and that is my me time. That is me looking after my mental health. It is the best start to my day. It's calm, it's quiet, and I'm crocheting, and that's how I like my start to the day, and it's how I like my end to the day too. And being a very lucky Moo and all my children having grown up and gone away, there's only me and Mr. Moo, so I can indulge. I've earned this through my lifetime, so I'm enjoying. So there we go. Now the next project that I've got to show you is this beauty. Oh God, I love this. This is my Forget-Me-Not Afghan. This is what I've got done so far. It's a long strip, and I've got to make another long strip the same as this. Isn't it lovely? I'm absolutely loving this. Now this is a vintage pattern from a lady on Etsy who sources vintage patterns, and I believe this may have come out of a magazine or something years ago, and we have no idea. I've asked her, does she know who the maker is? I've tried to search on the internet. I cannot find whose pattern this is, and I wish I could. It would be so lovely to try and share that out. But it's called Forget-Me-Not Afghan, and I'll put the link to the Etsy shop. She has all kinds of vintage patterns. I do believe she has knitting ones as well, if I'm correct, but I'll put the link to her Etsy shop. And the Etsy shop is called Vintage Pattern Cloud on Etsy. Now I haven't worked on this since October last year, and I had done 64 flowers. 64 of there were 64. There are now 80 flowers on there. I picked it up the other day and I've started working on it again. And I'll show you the yarns I'm using, and I'll also show you what I do as I go along. Anyway, right, both yarns are Wendy Supreme DK. They are both 100 grams. This is Primrose and this is Aster. They're both 100 grams, 295 meters, and it's 100% premium acrylic. And I think the colours go together so well. And the reason this popped out to me, and the reason why I love it, is my daddy has double dementia. Fortunately, it's very slow progression. He's very active. He helps mum around the house. He cooks. He writes poetry. He goes to a poetry writing club. Yeah, he's, you know, thankfully, it is very slow progression. But yeah, it's slowly getting worse. And but he's okay. Mum and he are fine. And, you know, mum will go out. She loves retail therapy. So she'll go out, take herself out for lunch and do a bit of shopping. Dad can't cope with long shopping because he's got a bad back. So he can't do the walking, and his hips aren't brilliant. So he stays at home. Mum will go out all day shopping and he will stay at home and he'll cook dinner. And it takes him all day. And Mum, it drives her potty because he has every pot and pan out and he's very slow at what he does. He's very methodical and he has to do it his way, and it's slowly. But he cooks a beautiful meal, and by the time she comes home, it's all ready. He's cleaned up the kitchen, he's done everything. So it works fabulous for them, and it's just so lovely. And he feels like, you know, he's helping and contributing. So the Forget-Me-Not is the British Dementia Society's emblem. It's their flower. And I saw this pattern. I thought, I've got to make that. I've got to make that. And this will forever be my daddy blanket. This will be my daddy blanket forever. And this is mine. I'm keeping this one. So yeah, I'm loving it. So 80 flowers done. And I believe I'm probably going to have to do about another 80, I think, to make it as big as I want it, to be able to display it either on the end of a bed or on the back of a chair or somewhere, have it nice somewhere in the house. Hopefully, or maybe have a bedroom that is this colourway has these colours in it, and it can be part of that bedroom, part of me. Now, what I do is I make all the little yellow, see all the little yellow centres. So I've got another 14 there. If I do another 6, that'll bring this up to 100. Get my 100 done. See how big it is. Oh, excuse me. And how much bigger I want to go. So this is my, you know, there's no time limit on this. I'm thoroughly enjoying making it. It looks complicated, but it's a super easy pattern. It's a super easy pattern. And I absolutely love it. And I'm using, that's DK, and I'm using a, where's that? Is that what I'm using? No, really? No. Oh, I can't remember what hook I'm using. I think it's a 3.5mm. It's either a 3.5 or a 4. I don't. Oh dear. Moo. I've got it written down somewhere. It's not here. I must write that down. No, it's a 3.5. It's a 3.5mm. Yes, definitely 3.5mm. Oh dear. Yes. So that's the Afghan. As I said, all the links to what I'm doing will be down below. Excuse me while I sort that out. And the third project I want to show you, I wanted to try and get this video in under half an hour. I don't know I'm going to do it. It's 18 minutes already. Waffle. Right, the next one, I haven't worked on this since last year either, is the Feeling Fancy shawl by Obsessive Crochet Lady Amanda, or Panda as we call her. And I absolutely adore this yarn too. And here is my progress so far. Now, when I took it out of the bag, I only picked this up again yesterday. I was chatting to Panda yesterday, and yeah, I only picked it up yesterday, and I've put stitch marker in where I picked it up. I've done another 4 rows, so I've got a stitch marker each end so that I can see where I've, so another 4 rows. This stitch marker is one of Lisa Ladybird Loves stitch markers. I sometimes, every now and again through the year, I buy some of Lisa's stitch markers. Although I make stitch markers, I don't always want to use mine. A bee, and I think I've got a daisy that went with that one. And then this one is one of Lisa's too. I love Lisa's stitch markers. They're very affordable. I'll put a link to her YouTube channel. If you don't know Lisa, where have you been? And I'll put a link to her Etsy shop. And they're very affordable. They're very lovely, her stitch markers. And if you don't know Obsessive Crochet Lady, where have you been? Now, Panda is, I think, up to nearly, is it 600, 700 Bear with me. Moo, you should have had a look. We need to get her obsessive. Bear with me. This is going to be a longer video than what I wanted. Obsessive crochet lady. There she is. Yes, she's 646 subscribers at the moment, and she's really, really, really itching to get to 700. So if you can share her out, go and watch some of her videos, give her some thumbs up. That would be lovely. She's lovely. She's got 2 patterns out at the moment, and this is one of them. And I love it. It's Feeling Fancy. It's front loop, back loop on the different alternate rows. Just double. If you're fairly new to crochet, it's a nice, easy pattern. It's a really nice, easy pattern for a shawl. And then at the end of it, you put a gorgeous, gorgeous frilly edging on it, really, and which really makes it look absolutely fancy. So I'm taking my time with this. I did 3 rows last night, and I did another row this morning, and that's what I like to do. I like to alternate my projects, otherwise I get bored. I can't just do one project at a time. And I will show you this yarn. This yarn is absolutely to die for. Sorry, I just realised where that other hook came from. This yarn is one of the best yarns I have ever bought. And my camera isn't, it's bright, it's a little bit brighter than, there you go. Yeah, look at that. You've got the turquoises, the lilacs, the pinks, the darker peachy colour, the yellow, green, there's lovely green. Look at that. It's like a happy summer colour rainbow. There you go. And it is King Cole Summer. And this colourway is Can. It's 4-ply fingering weight, 55% bamboo, 37% cotton, and 8% PBT. Now, I didn't know what PBT was, so I went and had a look, and I like to learn something new every day. PBT is yarn capable of maintaining a comfortable microclimate around the body. It's elastic, soft, and resistant. There you go. So I've done another 4 rows, and this is 100 grams. It's a tiny little ball, but because it's 4-ply and fingering weight, there's a lot of it. So it's 100 grams, 450 meters in this little ball, 492 yards, almost 500 yards, and it's so affordable. Even though it's got the bamboo in it, it's $5.95 a ball. That sounds a lot of money, but when you think you're getting, you know, almost 500 yards of yarn, and I've got 3 of these to make this with, but I know I will be buying more of this, especially this colourway. I just think it's beautiful, beautiful. Would make the most amazing pair of socks, wouldn't it? Look, and that's the way, if you that's it knitted up. I just love it. I love it. And I'm usually someone who likes colours to flow nice and neatly, but I love this. I love because when I come to wear this at some point, I just love the way the colours. It's what I would call odd. It's odd the way it's flowing. It's not flowing smoothly, you know, and going, and I don't usually like that. But I'm loving this. I love the effect on this. I like it. It won't be to everyone's cup of tea, but I think this would make wonderful socks. I'd love to see someone make socks. I don't do socks. I've tried numerous times, but I don't like doing socks, and that's me. That's just me. So yes, there is, and I am using a 4mm, yes, a 4mm hook with that, and the drape is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So there you go. there's my projects, my up-to-date on 3 whips that I'm working on at the moment. Now, there will be another video sometime this week, which will be amigurumi. It'll be impkins and some bunnies. So there you go. I think that's it for now. That'll do. I've got to start work in 3 minutes. So I've got this recorded. I need to edit it, add all the links and everything. So once again, thank you so much for coming over. Sorry I've gone over the 25 minutes, but I wanted to keep it under half an hour. I think I'm going to manage to just do that. So thank you for coming over. Thank you for spending your time with me. I do appreciate it. Please look after yourselves. Put you and your health and your family first. YouTube will always be here. We will always wait. If you have to step away for a while, and there's been a few people doing that just lately, because life comes first. But take care. Look after yourselves. Look after your health. Always be kind. You don't know what anyone's walk in life is, so a kind word, a smile, a hug can go a long way without you even knowing it. So take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now. Lots of love. And as usual, Moo forgot something. I did mention at the beginning of this video a giveaway. Angela at the Crazy Poppy Lady and myself, Crafty Moo Sarah, links will be below to the videos, have a giveaway going on, a collaboration video. Crazy Moo. It'll be on the title. I'll put the links below. You have until the 31st of March to take part. You will need to watch all of the videos on both channels to find out how you enter and what you have to do. So good luck and thank you for supporting us. Bye for now.